There are two features we're going to take a look at that deal with online help or helping you accomplish a task when you're not sure of where the command is. So we're going to open back up that 1-monthly expense file. I think I went through this once before. Let me go back to what you guys are looking at. And what we're going to do is use a feature called Tell Me. This feature will let you find the commands that will modify your worksheet, and you can actually execute them from the feature. It lets you access the online help, and it also brings you to a section called Smart Lookup, where you can look up an Excel term, find out what it means, and also hear how it's pronounced. So first we're going to use it to actually modify something. So we're going to highlight A1 through F1. Okay, so you just block plus sign and left drag. And then this little light bulb up here, this is the Tell Me feature. So we're going to click right in it. And what we want to do is modify the font size. So if you didn't know where the font size command was, you could key in font size, and it's listing the font size commands. What we're going to do is point to font size, point in that submenu, and you'll see that live preview works. And we're going to choose 14. And we'll save this. So very easy to use this feature to change things in your spreadsheet, because you basically highlight what you want to change, click on the Tell Me box, type the command, and it lists the actual executable command for you to make the change. Now we're going to use this feature to access online help. So we're going to key in wrap text, and you'll notice that it's got the commands, but below that it has get help. So we're going to choose Get Help on Wrap Text. And then what you're seeing are various help topics. And you can click on one. And then if you see a subtopic you want to read about, you click on that. Okay. And then if you wanted to go back, you click the back button. The forward button lets you go and revisit the page you were just at. The home icon takes you to the beginning of the online help system, which splits everything into categories. And this is great if you're not sure of what you need help on. So if you don't know what to call it, then you can come in here and select a category, and then you can select a subcategory. And you'll see the online help here. Now, if you do know what you want help on, it's fastest just to click the topic in the search box. So if we wanted to know more about rotating cells, I would probably just key in rotate. And then you see I have all the different rotation help commands. So I'd probably choose rotate text. Okay, and then I could pick my help screen. Now, one difference between what I'm seeing and what's in the book is that I do not have a print icon, so therefore I cannot print this. Now, I can highlight it. I can left drag over it. I can copy it by pressing Control and the letter C. And then I could go into Word and I could paste it. And at that point, I would be able to print it. But I don't have the print icon up top like they're showing in the book. The other thing I don't have that's in the book is a letter A, which lets you adjust the size. But as you can see, the text is plenty large enough. Not an issue with being able to visit or view it and read it. Okay, so I don't have the A, I don't have print, but I have the most important buttons. So if you're missing the print, you're missing the A for the font size, don't worry about it because I don't have it either. And now I'm going to click on the X. The other feature in here that we're going to look at is the Smart Lookup. So if there's a feature in Excel that you saw in the book and you're kind of fuzzy about what it does or how it's pronounced, you key it in. And we're going to key in scrolling even though we do know what it is. We're going to click on Smart Lookup. The first time you come in here, you are going to see a little window saying that data will be sent to Bing. And basically you have to click on Got It. And once you click on Got It, that little window doesn't display anymore. Then you're going to be in the Smart Lookup panel itself. There's an Explore section and there's a Define section. And it's just kind of displaying the information. It's kind of the same information in two different ways. Now you will notice that both sections have a sound icon because if you click it, it will pronounce the word for you. And I find that very useful, especially with some technical terms where you're not quite sure how they are pronounced. When you're done looking at this, you click the X, and then we are done modifying this file, so you can close it and exit Excel.